This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Hilton. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's reeled in. It's Reed. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Brought down out at the 46. The game makes it 2nd and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
this offense. There's the first down and more. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Tried for a huge loss. Couldn't settle his usually drive kill.
They're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Start the drive with a good throw to the left side.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Hilton. Looking for the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have it.
Ah, here he goes. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With it,
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Before the game to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Oregon 3, Pitt 0.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Down the middle, it's Stewart. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
A third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go on fourth down. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, what a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they call for the RPO, and if it's executed well, you can get a first down like we saw. But this play could go south in a hurry. Great execution and decision-making by the quarterback.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Johnson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Clutch conversion on third there. Sends him up first down from the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
First down and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his man. It's Hughes. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Finds his man. Breaks into the clear. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Hughes. Fights through a tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Hughes. And they've got him.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Pittsburgh 7, Oregon 3.
Will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. First play of the drive is set up at the 43. To the air. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's low. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone meter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Reed. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Panthers will crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. A quick throw to the right. He's got it near the end zone. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They bring him down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there.
Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Going to run it here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Conversion right now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Stewart. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Panthers. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking to pass. It's Moore. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PHC is good and still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Listen, great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge game. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
After that incompletion, it's third down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback drops back, looking for a deep completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Back in motion now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking downfield, it's Moore. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Moore. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Pittsburgh 21, Oregon 17.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to score with a run to the right. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Can they cut into this lead now on third and goal? Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with his touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this fourth down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
like Pitt will have the first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the mark.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the catch.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. But a good find by the quarterback.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. He's got room to run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The Panthers line up with a 1st and goal. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. Touchdown, Pitt. Still no answer for this offense.
But Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it, and he'll be brought down.
Well, I love the 2-point play to go with the option call, but let's give credit to this defense. Good old-school assignment football. Took every option away, and then they rallied to the ball to keep him short.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. 2nd down and goal. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. The encroachment penalty moves the offense a bit closer to the goal line. A gift by the defense there moves the ball closer now on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop it for a loss.
And I really thought on 2nd goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board. Call your best play and go out and execute.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver, has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Nowhere to run up the middle. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports